She won a beauty crown. She auditioned for reality TV. She did charity work in Eastern Europe. She married one of America's most influential conservative voices. And now, the internet is asking questions that won't go away. This is the story of Erica Kirk. And the deeper you dig, the stranger it gets. Before we go any further, everything in this video is based on publicly available documents, archived footage, court filings, and first-hand accounts. We present the facts. You decide what they mean. To understand what's happening now, you need to understand where Erica France, later Erica Kirk, came from. Long before she was the wife of TPUSA founder Charlie Kirk, she was a young woman with enormous ambitions and a very clear goal: fame. Every man she dated before Charlie was already publicly known. Not a coincidence, according to people who watched her trajectory closely.
Erica, you are going to see, begins pursuing fame hard. There is no person who can look into Erica's life and make the claim that she was not trying to be famous. As I have said, I don't know any women who have never dated a guy that was normal. Like, everybody that Erica dates has some degree of fame and publicity already in their lives.
That observation, repeated by multiple commentators independently, becomes a lot more interesting when you trace her early career moves. Because Erica wasn't just dating up. She was auditioning, literally. Let's start with The Amazing Race. In what is perhaps the most unguarded footage we have of early Erica, she and her then-boyfriend JT Massey, a minor league baseball player, taped an audition to appear on the long-running CBS competition show. The vibe in that tape? Completely different from the Erica Kirk people know today.
She lets it out.
Calm, cool, and collected. I have my pretty boy right here for that.
Calm as ice.
Calm as
I
ice.
love when you pet my face.
I know your beard's really small.
Yeah.
But yes, pick us.
Please.
We will not let you down.
No.
It'll be
fun.
It will be super fun.
It'll be great.
That's
Be
a
a great
woman
show.
completely comfortable on camera, joking, flirting, playing to the lens. Two young people selling themselves as the fun, chaotic couple that reality TV producers love to cast. And according to archived Instagram posts from that era, Erica and JT Massey weren't just casually dating. Some captions suggest they may have been engaged. But that chapter closed, and Erica's next audition took her somewhere more upscale. Diane von Furstenberg, iconic fashion designer, global elite socialite, ran a reality competition called House of DVF from 2014 to 2015. Contestants competed for a coveted position inside her fashion empire. Erica auditioned. And in that tape, she made several statements that people are now viewing through a very different lens.
And so for me, I'm looking at this from a pragmatic business standpoint. Although I don't know how to sew and cut, I mean, I can sew a pillow together, but I can't take fabrics and create this couture dress. That's not me. But I'm able to see design. I'm able to pick up on certain things and be able to put things together. So for me, not necessarily.
Like I said, I'm very coachable. I'm very trainable, and I'm the type of person that I don't need all the time in the world to get ready. If you say you got to be on a plane in a half hour and you have to pack your stuff and go, I'm on it. I'm kind of like a gypsy. I don't mind living out of a suitcase. I'm used to it, and that's something that I'm okay with. So traveling, I love it. I'm all for it. I'm up for anything.
Ready to leave at a moment's notice. Comfortable living out of a suitcase. Already used to it. Innocuous enough for a fashion competition. But here's where the Diane von Furstenberg connection becomes uncomfortable. Because her son, Alexander von Furstenberg, appears in Jeffrey Epstein's infamous Little Black Book. And photographs from the mid-2000s place Ghislaine Maxwell at DVF fashion events during the exact years that Epstein's network was operating at full capacity. In 2012, Erica entered the Miss USA system, the pageant organization owned at the time by Donald Trump. She won the Miss Arizona USA title, placing herself inside one of the country's most powerful talent and networking pipelines. Pageants aren't just crowns and gowns. They're doors into modeling agencies, casting offices, media executives, and political donor circles. After her win, Erica reportedly transitioned into casting work, evaluating and selecting talent herself. That detail matters because critics of Epstein's network have documented extensively how modeling agencies and pageant circuits were exploited as recruiting grounds. That doesn't implicate Erica in anything, but it does describe the world she moved through. Meanwhile, questions about Erica's academic record have been circulating since commentators began cross-referencing her LinkedIn against public university commencement programs. According to her LinkedIn, Erica attended Regis University on an academic scholarship for a degree in, and this is real, pre- and post-game stretching. She listed herself as graduating summa cum laude. She never graduated from Regis University. She then claimed the same distinction at Loyola Marymount, summa cum laude. Then a double major at Arizona State University in political science and international relations. Again, summa cum laude. She even mentioned it in her amazing race audition tape. Except she said the wrong Latin
I'm the
phrase.
street smart.
I graduated magna cum laude from Arizona State University. I took kind of the scenic route of school. I went to, like I
Magna,
said,
not summa. She can't keep her own lies straight. And here's where it gets genuinely audacious. The spring 2012 commencement program from Arizona State University, the semester Erica graduated, was removed from the university's public website. Every other commencement from 2012 to present is still there. Only spring 2012 is missing. A researcher had to email the school directly to obtain a copy. When they got it, Erica France graduated. No honors, no distinction, no double major. The International Studies program she claimed doesn't even exist at ASU. The pattern continued with law school. On Instagram, when Erica announced completing her JM from Liberty University School of Law in 2019, she wrote that she graduated, quote, with honors. The Liberty University commencement program tells a different story. Her name appears with no honors designation whatsoever. Not summa, not magna, not cum laude. Nothing. Charlie Kirk was there that day. He gave a speech. He received an honorary doctorate at the same ceremony where Erica walked across that stage with nothing next to her name. He watched it happen. Now here's where the story takes a turn that has the internet genuinely unsettled. Shortly after her pageant years, Erica and her mother Lori launched a charity initiative focused on children and orphanages in Romania called Romanian Angels. On the surface, admirable humanitarian work. But one of the figures Erica publicly thanked for assisting with the project was a U.S. Army colonel named Otto Buscher.
Amazing humanitarian things that no one talks about that our troops are doing over there. And anyways, long story short, fell in love. I don't know if you went there, fell in love with they call them placement centers, but
Yeah.
Antonio Placement Center.
Yes.
And these kids are phenomenal and they're precious and they just want to be loved on.
Colonel Otto Buscher, the man Erica thanked publicly, the man who appears in her charity video, was later accused of running a child trafficking operation. Let that sink in. Separately, newly unsealed documents connected to Epstein's financial network revealed a $30,000 payment sent to a Romanian bank account through a foundation associated with Epstein himself. And records show that Epstein was facilitating models from Romania beginning as early as 2009.
Do you think it's a coincidence that this happens to be the university that Jeffrey Epstein was pouring all of his money into, by the way, and he's facilitating models from Romania beginning in 2009? Do you think all of this is just one big coincidence and we are the conspiracy theorists, or is something darker afoot?
Then
now, I'm
came
gonna
a resurfaced tape, and it changed the conversation completely. In it, Erica casually describes international travel, working with Romanian orphanages, interactions with military figures, and mentions investigations connected to Epstein-linked issues, all in the same breath, like items on a resume. Social media archive posts from 2014 show Erica announcing she would be traveling that year to Romania, Laos, Kazakhstan, the Philippines, and Sweden. That's a lot of ground to cover, and a very specific cluster of destinations.
She has been one of the main
People
peddlers
online
of these
started lining up
conspiracies,
the timeline.
and she is making
the
a
DVF
huge amount of
connection,
money on it. She
the
is building
Romanian
her
charity work,
business
the Colonel Busher
off of
thanks,
these lies.
the Epstein financial
What do you
trail in
want to
Romania,
say
the
to
mystery
her
year in
and the
2008
other
where
people
Erica drops
that are
off the map
putting these
entirely.
lies out
She
into the world
herself
right now?
admitted in a since-removed 2020 interview that she, quote, locked herself in her room
That's all I have to say.
and became a hermit for
Stop.
8 months around that time. Which brings us to Charlie Kirk. Before his death in September 2025, Charlie had been publicly vocal about demanding the full release of the Epstein files. He called for transparency. He pushed for accountability. Since his passing, which itself has generated its own storm of questions, Erica has not once publicly addressed the Epstein files, even as she publicly commits to continuing Charlie's legacy. There's also the matter of how Erica met Tyler Bowyer, the Arizona political operative who placed her behind Donald Trump at a 2015 rally, which is where the world first saw her standing next to the future president. In a recorded exchange, when asked directly how she met Bowyer, Erica says she met him at the rally itself. The problem? Tyler Bowyer has publicly stated that Erica called him before the rally, asking how she could get involved, and that he made the decision to position her behind Trump. She was already known to him. The story doesn't match. None of this proves wrongdoing. What it does is raise questions that so far no one has answered. A fabricated academic record, documented. A deleted university commencement program, confirmed. A charity collaboration with a man accused of trafficking children, a matter of public record. Financial connections between Epstein's network and Romania in unsealed court documents. A husband who demanded Epstein transparency while alive. A wife who has been completely silent on the subject since his death. The internet keeps digging. Old interviews keep resurfacing. And each new piece adds a line to a picture that is becoming harder to dismiss. Whether the full picture is one of cynical ambition, extraordinary coincidence, or something far darker, only time and documents will tell. We'll be watching. We'll